Tonight, the city of Tampa is working to add an amphitheater to the historic Central Avenue Business District. But there's now a big hurdle after Governor Ron DeSantis denied allocated funding for the project in the state's budget. 10 Tampa Bay's Angelisa Bruton spoke with city and state leaders about why they say they're not giving up.
The once thriving black community known as the Scrub looks very different today.
That it could definitely use more of the African American influence around this area, especially because that was historically founded, kind of based around that.
City Councilwoman Gwendolyn Henderson explains the city's efforts to make sure its history isn't forgotten.
Now Perry Harvey Park is a representation of that, along with now the Encore housing development from the Tampa Housing Authority.
The Tampa Housing Authority and the Tampa Bay History Center are teaming up to put Black history on display here at the historic St. James Episcopal Church. They say this will be Tampa's first Black history museum.
Now Henderson is focusing on bringing back a platform for entertainment at Perry Harvey Park.
There are things that happen in other cities in Florida that brings about culture, African American culture. Tampa deserves something like that.
State funding was requested for an amphitheater there, but it was denied. State Representative Diane Hart says she's not giving up.
And that's really what it's about, bringing people back to an area that was historical.
Henderson says there's still other avenues the city can take to get this done.
And so we have an opportunity to create a temporary band shelter with a downtown partnership. And also there's an opportunity for us to rebuild a band shell because we're tearing one down at a city park.
A visual representation of what it is that you're trying to convey to people. And I believe that definitely goes a long way. So the amphitheater, I definitely believe would be a great cause.
Angelisa Bruton.
I want to see that area elevated.
10 Tampa Bay.
State Representative Diane Hart says in order to receive state funding, she will submit another appropriations request. The city says it will continue to look at other opportunities with the goal being to have the amphitheater in Perry Harvey Park.